Hi children, how are you all? I think you would have started reading the lesson. Today, let us study the spheres of the earth. The earth is the most suitable planet to support life. It has three major components that we call as the realms of the earth: lithosphere, hydrosphere, and atmosphere. The three components, along with suitable climate, make life possible on Earth. All living things exist in a narrow zone called the biosphere. Now let us have a close look at each of the spheres. Lithosphere. The word lithosphere is derived from the Greek word lithos, which means rocky. The lithosphere is the land on which we live. It is the solid outer layer of the earth consisting of rocks and soils. So, where do we live? We live on the lithosphere. Is it clear? Next is hydrosphere. The word hydro means water in Greek. The hydrosphere consists of water bodies such as oceans, seas, rivers, lakes, ice caps on mountains, and water vapor in the atmosphere. Next one is atmosphere. The word atmo means air in Greek. Atmosphere is the envelope of air that surrounds the earth. We know already our earth is covered with atmosphere. It consists of various gases. Different types of gases make up the atmosphere. The major gases are nitrogen, 78%, and oxygen 21%. The other gases like carbon dioxide, hydrogen, helium, argon, and ozone are present in meager amounts. Meager means lesser amounts. The last one is biosphere. The narrow belt of interaction among the lithosphere, the hydrosphere, and the atmosphere where life exists is known as biosphere. So the contact of all the three spheres, what are they? Lithosphere, hydrosphere, and atmosphere. That is what called the biosphere, where the life exists. Bio means life in Greek. It consists of distinct zones. Each zone has its own climate, plant, and animal life. These zones are known as ecosystems. Children, do you know? The Gulf of Mannar Biosphere Reserve in the Indian Ocean covers an area of 10,500 square kilometer in the ocean. Now let us see the recap. The universe was formed 15 billion years after the Big Bang explosion. Many galaxies are found in the universe. Our solar system is a part of the Milky Way galaxy. The sun is so huge that it accounts for 99.8% of the entire mass of the solar system. All planets rotate anticlockwise on their own axes except Venus and Uranus. Asteroids are found as a belt between Mars and Jupiter. The rotation of the earth causes day and night. The revolution of the earth causes seasons. Summer solstice is the longest day in the northern hemisphere. The presence of land, water, and air, along with suitable climate, makes life possible on Earth. This is what we learned in this lesson. Now let us see glossary. Galaxy, the cluster of stars. Asteroids, irregular shaped rocks between Mars and Jupiter. Meteors, space particles left behind by comets or asteroids. Comets, frozen lumps of rocks, dust, and gas. Satellites, celestial bodies that move around the planets. Orbit, the path in which the planets move around the Sun. Earth's axis, an imaginary line passing through the center of the Earth from the North Pole to the South Pole. Rotation, spinning movement of the planets on their axis. Revolution, the movement of the planets around the Sun in their orbit. Equinox, the day on which day and night are of equal length. Solstice, an occurrence when the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn faces the Sun vertically. Rover, a space exploration vehicle which moves across the surface of a celestial body. Orbiter, the spacecraft which orbits a celestial body without landing on its surface. That's all in this lesson, children. Bye, children.